All right, this here is again the sine graph, and the sine graph is something that we call a periodic function. A periodic function is a function that repeats y values again and again and again over the exact same period of time. You can see this is a regular interval. This length here is the same as this length there. It repeats again and again and again. Okay? So periodic functions, any function that repeats the pattern. Okay? Now a cycle is one complete pattern of that periodic function. So if we start at 0, from here to here, this here would be one cycle. This is one cycle of that periodic function. But a cycle doesn't have to start at 0. Okay? We could start our cycle here at negative pi, which means our cycle would end here at positive pi. So between here and here, this would also be a cycle. Okay? We could start our cycle at negative 2 pi. It would end at 0. That would be a cycle. So a cycle can start and stop at any point in time. Okay? So that's a cycle. A period is the length of one cycle. How long is that cycle? Okay? So in this particular case, the cycle started at 0 and it ended here at 2 pi. So our period on this one, our period on the sine graph is 2 pi. That's the length of one cycle. Okay? Now, the amplitude is basically the height of our function. Okay? So what we do is you take half the distance between the max and the min. So here, the maximum height, the max equals 1, and the minimum value here equals negative 1. So if you wanted to calculate out the amplitude on this particular one, the amplitude would equal, you can't see that over there, can you? Let's just do it right here. The amplitude would equal 1/2 of the max, which is 1, minus the minimum, which is negative 1. So minus a negative, that turns into a plus. So this is half of 2, which in this case equals 1. So your amplitude here is 1. So what that basically says is your graph will go up 1 and down 1 from an imaginary middle. You're going to have this imaginary line that cuts through the center of your graph, and it's how much does it go up or down from that imaginary middle. Okay? So in this case, your amplitude is 1. It goes up 1 and down 1 from that middle.